Hello everyone, it is me, Courtney Fall with the Pampered Chef. Today I'm going to talk to you about meal prepping. Meal prepping, you might think, oh, that gets a bad rap. I don't want to be in my kitchen meal prepping for 6 hours on a Sunday or any day that you choose. So what we're going to talk about today is I'm going to show you how to prep meals for multiple meals in a very short amount of time. So put in the comments below, how do you feel about meal prepping? Is it something that you do? Is it something that you dread? Are you an avid meal prepper? So I found that once I started meal prepping and using some of the products, I'm going to show you my meal prepping partner. And once I started doing that, I found that my weeknights were smoother. You know, it's summertime, but everybody still needs to eat. And I found that I was saving hours in the kitchen, I was saving calories, and I was also saving money. So let's see, who can guess how much an average family spends eating out? Got it in your mind? So based on the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average family spends about $3,000, and that could be just one person in the family, $3,000 eating out. So today's edition is power cooking, and I'm going to show you, we're going to cook 3 pounds of chicken at a time, and you're going to save time during the week. So I'm going to introduce you to my power cooking partner, and it is the Deluxe Multi Cooker. It's an upgrade from our quick cooker, and I'm going to use this because I'm going to be able to put, I'm going to put 3 pounds of chicken, you can put beef, poultry, whatever you have. So this is my power cooking partner. It has 16 settings pre-programmed. So it's going to save you time and money, and it's also going to save you counter space because this appliance is going to take the place of your slow cooker. It's a pressure cooker. It's a slow cooker. It's a quick cooker. It's a sous vide cooker. And it also has settings to make rice, yogurt, and even sterilize. So if you're somebody that likes to sterilize your products, it's got a sterilize feature. And so many more things. So when you make an investment in a power cooking partner or the Deluxe Multi Cooker, you're really going to get your return back because the meals that you make and the money that you save and the calories, are really going to, you get your return and it comes back very quickly. So pressure cooking is what we're going to do today. And when you pressure cook, it cooks the meals 70% faster than if you were going to do it another method. You could also make this recipe slow cooking, but again, I want to do it quick. If you're meal prepping on a Sunday or Saturday on a Tuesday, you want it to be quick. So 70% faster it cooks, and it also enhances the natural flavor of, your poultries and things like that. So many different recipes for the Deluxe Multi Cooker, but today, just gonna show you how to get some chicken ready and have it ready for the week. So the first thing is, I do wanna talk about sous vide for 1 minute because sous vide is a very cool feature that's on this, and that means that when you sous vide, you pick the temperature and you heat the water up to the temperature that you like. So think you're never gonna get a nice piece of steak and ruin it by overcooking it, over grilling it. You're gonna cook it in a hot water bath at whatever temperature you desire, and it's going to stay that way. So it's really, really cool. The temperature is even all around, and you can even make egg bites sous vide. Everything comes out moist. I made fire roasted chicken. I made salmon. It is a longer cooking time, so I wouldn't suggest the sous vide if you are on a time restraint. So I just did want to talk about that. So I've got my 3 pounds of chicken. You could make it, you could do 6 pounds, you could fill it up to the top. I'll show you that in a minute, but I'm going to unlock the lid. The higher that you fill the inner stainless steel pot, the longer it's going to take to come to pressure and cook. I'm going to prep 3 pieces of chicken, and the first 3 pounds of chicken, and what I'm going to do is I've got my closing cut. So this is one of my favorites. It's spring loaded, and you can use it for, we're gonna use it to save money right now. You can use it for grapes, you can use it for tomatoes. It slices everything in half. You can use it for bagels. So what I'm going to do for this is pop my chicken, since this is budget-friendly meal prepping. I've got some butterfly chicken already. But I'm gonna put my chicken right in here, and I'm gonna take our chef's knife. Now this is, if you don't have a piece of reforged cutlery, you might wanna try to invest in it because, again, you will get the return on your investment. You will not be buying multiple knives. So this has what we call a full tang. So the German steel is from the base of the knife all the way to the tip, and this is our chef's knife. And it is German steel. Any of our knives with a black handle have a lifetime warranty. So, you know, you can just have them forever. So I'm gonna put the chicken in here. What we're actually gonna do is butterfly it. So I'm gonna press down. I don't know about you, but I like to get more for my buck with my chicken, or bang for my buck. So I open it up and it has butterflied it. Boop, boop, boop. And now I've got 2 nice pieces of chicken. So talk about saving money. I just saved you some money. So I did that with my 3 pounds of chicken. Close and cut is great. Put that back in here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my pasta tongs. Now these are pasta tongs, and what I love about all of our tongs is they've got the nylon, so they're not gonna melt or scratch your utensils, but they're gravity driven, so when you turn it over, you go like that, and they're never gonna be like, in your drawer. So I'm gonna put the 3 pounds in. If I were gonna do just a one night, one dinner, or another idea if you wanna make a whole dinner, not just your poultry or beef, you can throw in your chicken, throw in a jar of salsa, and put it on poultry, and you've got chicken salsa. Throw it in some lettuce wraps. You're like the dinner hero. Same thing with teriyaki. I digress. So then what we have is I'm going to use our Easy Read measuring cup. Now, I have to tell you, I'm gonna put beef broth because that's all I have. All you need to pressure cook is a cup of liquid. So chicken broth would be the best, but I actually didn't have any, so I gotta remember that. These are our Easy Read measure cups, and what I love about these is I used to sit in my kitchen and like squat down. So let us know, are you a squatter? Do you have to squat down in your measuring cup just to make sure that, you know, that you have the right amount? Well, these are microwave dishwasher safe. They've got a flared rim, so as you see when I pour it in, it's not spilling all over the place. So again, these nest. These are, I love these. And no more squats, although I probably should be squatting, but not while I'm cooking. So this is the 1 cup. We have multiple sizes, 1, 2, 3 cup. Okay, so now I'm going to add my broth like I just did. But if I was going to use a can of chicken broth, our can opener is now white, but you know, I wanted to show you one of my favorites in my kitchen. It's a smooth edge can opener. It latches on, not on the side. And what's great about this can opener is the number 1 thing that spreads germs, maybe number 2, in the kitchen is if you're opening with a can opener that touches the food. So the can opener touches this, and then you're gonna go touch another thing. Our can opener never touches the food in the can. And it also doesn't cut you. So another great feature. You're gonna turn it this way, and then when you feel it kind of feel a little bit heavier, you're gonna turn it counterclockwise. Then we've got the beak, so you never have to touch, even though I touched it with my hands. Whoop. It lifts it right up, right into the recycling bin or what have you. So I opened a can of beans because I'm going to show you quickly after I put the chicken in, a quick Southwestern skillet meal. Okay, so we've done that. Now, here we go. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna cook. Now that's it for power cooking. I could do lots of things with our chicken, but remember, we're cooking a bunch of chicken to store for the week. So I'm gonna turn this on. Now this has a button on the side. And all I'm going to do is turn it to poultry. You could sear, you know, you can make perfect eggs. And I'm gonna turn it to poultry. So it's new and advanced here. Also, when you are done, let's say you're not ready to start the meal or you're not ready to eat, it will automatically warm. I've had it warming for 2 hours. So it's quick, but it also helps you work on your time. So I turned it to poultry. I'm gonna click the button. It's set for 15 minutes, but I'm gonna do it for about 12. And then I hit the button, and from start to finish, it's going to come to pressure. You're done. You are free to go do whatever you want. Your chicken is gonna cook, and my multi-cooker is going to say run, so it's gonna start and run, and that means that it's going to be heating up, okay? Pampered Chef thought of everything. It's got handles if you want to move it or store it someplace, and it has safety features, so when you do, when and if you release the pressure, you're going to have it away from your face and away from you, and it has a pressure indicator. So, through the magic of television, I have taken out my chicken from the quick cooker, the multi cooker, and of course, I love these. These are the reusable lids. You can also use them as a table so your things don't slip. So let's say I've got like 2 pounds of chicken here, a pound of chicken, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take our salad choppers and our reusable bag. So this is our large reusable bag. I have 3 or 4 of these because they're freezer safe, so if I wanted to chop the chicken and put it in here and eat it later on, I can, or if I wanna freeze it for the week, I can put it in the reusable bag. You can also use these for your suntan lotions, and you know, when you're traveling, you don't want it to go all over. Also for sous vide cooking. I put my salmon right in the bag, drop it in for sous vide cooking. So, salad choppers, I always say at my in-home parties, or any party, I'm telling people that they really should just be called multi-purpose choppers because I use them to chop everything besides salad. So for your fajitas, you're gonna chop these up. Now I won't spend the whole time chopping, but what I would do is then transfer my chopped chicken. Again, you can transfer any, you know, it doesn't have to be chopped. You could just put the chicken breasts that are already cooked, and maybe you've got a meal to use them for. So I would fill it up, chop, 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 salad chop. I would fill up my bag, and we also have medium bags, so maybe you just want to prep for, you know, cook your chicken in the multi-cooker for, you know, just maybe 2 nights, or maybe you want to spend maybe 40 minutes with everything in the multi-cooker and do a lot of chicken to freeze. So cooking on a budget, I just wanted to show you how to stretch your budget and how to meal prep, even if it's something that you hate to do. So I've got that. I'm gonna save this for tonight. And one quick meal that I will show you is you can take a rice cooker, or heck, if you even wanna just boil rice or just 1-minute rice, whatever you wanna do. So I've got my rice cooked in my skillet. And what I'm gonna do in the 12-inch skillet is I'm going to, I could add my beans on the stove, right? And I would pull out my chopped chicken portion, okay? And I'm just gonna add that in, heat it up. Woo! And of course, I'm gonna use my newer silicone tools. The silicone tools have stainless on the inside, so they're just a combination of everything. I'm gonna mix that up. And then these are just black bean burritos. You would add your black beans. I love Southwestern, it's very versatile. It is not hot, but it's got flavor. So I'm gonna put my mayonnaise in my 1-cup prep bowl. You can use Greek yogurt. The prep bowls are easy to measure. And you can either sprinkle or you could use a measuring spoon. I would mix this up. It's like a, what do you call it? A little mayonnaise flavor. Put that on my tortilla, and I have a nice meal of Southwest chicken wraps, and I've already prepped my poultry, so another easy way to make a quick dinner. There are thousands of ideas. If you have any that you would use, share in the comments, and I hope that you are ready to get started with meal prepping, because anyone can do it if you have the right partner. Have a great rest of your day.